More than 3 years into the war, the Russia-Ukraine conflict continues to reshape global politics, economies, and lives. In this video, we'll break down what caused the war, how it has evolved, and what the current situation looks like in 2025. The Russia-Ukraine war officially began on February 24, 2022, when Russian forces launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. But tensions began much earlier. In 2014, when Russia annexed Crimea and supported separatists in eastern Ukraine. Ukraine, once part of the Soviet Union, has increasingly aligned itself with NATO and the European Union, which Russia saw as a threat to its influence. In 2022, Russia attacked from multiple directions: Belarus in the north, Crimea in the south, and Donbass in the east. The goal? A quick takeover of Kyiv and regime change. But Ukraine resisted fiercely. The world watched as Kyiv stood strong and Russia's initial plans failed. Countries like the US, UK, Poland, and Germany began sending military aid and weapons to Ukraine. In 2023 and 2024, the war turned into a bloody stalemate. Cities like Bakhmut, Mariupol, and Avdiivka saw months of intense fighting. Russia began using drones from Iran. Ukraine started receiving Western tanks, HIMARS, and long-range missiles. Both sides suffered massive losses, and millions of civilians were displaced. The war disrupted global grain supplies. Ukraine, a major wheat exporter, couldn't ship food, which caused inflation and hunger in Africa and the Middle East. Gas prices skyrocketed, especially in Europe, which relied on Russian energy. The world split into blocs, Western nations backing Ukraine and countries like China, Iran, and North Korea leaning toward Russia. In 2025, Russia controls parts of eastern Ukraine, including Donetsk, Luhansk, and southern Zaporizhzhia. Ukraine continues small counteroffensives with Western support. Drone warfare dominates the battlefield. Cyber attacks are common. NATO helps indirectly but avoids direct confrontation with Russia. Both countries face fatigue. Russia has increased military recruitment, while Ukraine relies on international funding to survive. Peace talks have failed multiple times. Both sides are unwilling to fully compromise. Some analysts fear a frozen conflict like Korea. Others warn of escalation if NATO is directly attacked. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more global insight.